I'm Philani Shandu. I am Senior Manager for Behavioral Economics at Standard Bank. I hold a PhD in management with specialization in behavioral finance. I also have a Master's of Economic Science, both from Wits University. I hold a BCom Honors in Economics. I also hold a BCom in Economics and Organizational Psychology from Rhodes University. I'm currently pursuing a postgraduate diploma in finance. My role entails leading a team that focuses on using lessons from cognitive and behavioral psychology to understand and influence customers' economic decisions, all with a view to unlocking a shared sense of value between the bank, its clients, and the societies within which it operates. My typical day involves working in any one of our three sort of main work streams that we execute our work against. From a choice architecture perspective, this is us using behavioral economics to drive at discrete behavioral changes that are meaningful both economically, financially, and I think substantively from a client experience perspective. And the choice infrastructure work that we do is really just creating the conditions to be able to execute quite meaningfully and effectively on our choice architecture work. So that's one component of choice infrastructure work. The other component is diffusing behavioral economics expertise into the day-to-day runnings of the businesses that we support across the organization. This could involve, conducting a behavioral audit on the client-facing collateral and signing off from a behavioral perspective on whether this is prepared in a way that is behaviorally informed. Third work stream is behaviorally informed strategic input. It's really just using behavioral economics as a lens for viewing the downstream implications of strategic directions that the bank might take. If the bank decides to change its pricing approach, we might then have a look and say customers might perceive or interpret this particular pricing structure in this kind of way, perhaps maybe follow this particular path instead of that one. Behavioral economics, because of how niche and unconventional it is something that attracted me a great deal. I had an opportunity to move into this type of work and I just absolutely fell in love with it. With behavioral economics, that particular theoretical framework around cognitive biases and heuristics and how they drive human behavior really is something that's quite reliable and enables you to be able to predict behavior of economic agents. And not only predict that behavior, but also do something about it. Skills that I learned from university that have translated quite well in my working life: conscientiousness, curiosity, and collegiality. Conscientiousness is really the currency that enables me to add value in the spaces where I work. Curiosity is really what makes work exciting for me. Being intrinsically motivated to do this kind of stuff is what helps me burn the midnight oil, trying to solve the problems that the organization and its clients are faced with. And then collegiality, for me, working with a team of like-minded individuals who are passionate about this kind of stuff that we're trying to achieve is the most critical of those three things for us to be sort of successful as a capability in the organization. Outside of the office, I'm a huge rugby fan, massive Sharks supporters. I enjoy braaiing. I enjoy spending time with my children, my wife and family and friends, and reading the odd self-help book is also something that I take great pleasure in doing.